So there are certain things in life that I'd like to have back, things I said or did or didn't say or do. One of the things that just really, over the years, has just never lost its significance for me is the last conversation that I had with my father. So I was 21. And yeah, it's a very significant regret. I've heard the saying, I don't have regrets, because every decision that I've made, is good or bad, has kind of made me who I am now. I don't hold that view. There's things that if I could change, I would. Conversation, it's just a simple conversation. It's not even, I'd taken my spring break and I was at home. I was a junior in college and I'd been working out with my dad every day at the gym, and on the last day he said that he had gotten his divorce papers in the mail from his wife. So that pretty much sucks, he said. And I remember at the time thinking two things. One, that was something that I would have said from a language perspective, because that's how I talk, not him. The other thing I thought, what really hit me, was what an understatement that was. I knew it was a really big deal. I mean, it's divorce, right? So it's huge. And I didn't know what to do with that. So I ended up I changed the subject. And something I think about. It's something I think about. And so on the one hand, I kind of look back and I understand how my mind works now too a lot better. I mean, I'm the type of person that my best answers and best responses always come tomorrow, after I've had time to think about things and kind of digest it and work through any awkwardness and all that kind of thing. I don't always have a good, perfect response now, but I think about things a lot. And so I think about how selfish that was of me, because I was uncomfortable with the conversation, just to change the subject. And I also, kind of put that in with, I just didn't know what to do though. So now, as I think about it, I don't just leave myself at a place where I just beat myself up over it. But it's more so, the more what I think about it now is that, what can I learn from that? Because that was it. There's not another one of those. I don't get a redo. I can't skip back. Nothing. Like, I don't want to do that again with anybody else. And so, how does my next conversation be different? Recognizing that I'm the same person, recognizing that I often There's often times when I don't know what to say, but just being able to kind of go through that, think about it, write about it, and then be at the place where, okay, so being able now to recognize if something like that is going to happen, be able to recognize the significance of a situation. Not that I could ever see that, oh, that would be my last conversation. That's not the point. The point is the weight of that conversation. So even being able to say something like, man, Dad, this is a lot. This is a lot. I don't even know how to respond. Starting there would be a lot better than just changing the subject, because obviously he shared it for a reason. You know, it's something that was really weighing on his heart. And so that's in a lot of my life. There's a lot of things that I've done that I'm not real happy about in life, but I'm at the place where I want to think about that stuff in a way that makes me a better person, and in a way that makes me capitalize on the relationships that I have now and just make the most out of what I have left. That's it. Next time with the next person, it'll be better. So that's it. Obviously, if you've seen our other videos, this is very different. We are going to be doing some different things, both Jared and I, sometimes together, sometimes you know, on our own, just to kind of explore different parts of our creativity and ideas and whatnot. So if you yeah, and he is I'm not doing this on my own. He's very aware I'm not just sneaking this one in.
My name is Jared Pratt, and I approve this message. That's good.
But yeah, I haven't blogged in 6 years. Like, I used to write about stuff that was impacting me personally and whatnot, and there's been a lot of reasons for that, some of which I'll probably get into. But this is so yeah, there's a blog attached to this. It's it'll be on our Twitter account if you guys are interested in reading like the written account of this. The reason I do this kind of stuff, the reason I talk about this kind of stuff, one, it's good for me to talk about, it's good for me to write about, but the other significant part is that when we talk about things that are hard, life is hard, and yeah, life is hard. When we get to a place where we can talk about the difficult things, I think it's helpful for others. I got invited to have conversations with people who were on the other side of trauma recently, and I really appreciated that experience. I appreciated just the fact that, you know, there were people having like some of the same thoughts that I was, some of the same thoughts that just make it hard or more challenging, like on a daily basis, to just make it. And so yeah, this is the kind of stuff I like talking about. So hopefully for somebody out there, this is helpful. Anyway, that's it. Subscribe to our channel.